They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Rourke. Moving outside the pocket, and he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Ready?
To the air on 3rd down, here's Rourke. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here. They forced the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Murray now going to throw to open. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. McBride is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Get up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second and 7.
Here we go, set. Cougar 9, Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, that's a throw by Rourke. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 run, 18 run. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Dragon 60.
From the gun, here is Rourke. And that is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till the third series to see if they can make it happen.
He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 27-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Moore going in motion. They go play action now. Murray. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And no chance to turn, and you go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. To throw again is Murray. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs.
They put Ryman in motion. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Coach. Omaha.
Second down, Murray. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now Murray on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ready.
Rourke now on first and 10. They set up the screen to James. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on second down. Rourke. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Panthers 60. Panthers 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
They'll throw with Rourke. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
That's Harrison in motion. Man in motion, heading right. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Moore going in motion. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Third and 6. McBride is the motion man. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. This will not do the trick. They've stuck them behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Run up the middle with James. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
At the 60, at the 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
They keep it on the ground with James. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. throwing Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the ground, it's Benson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set up. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Cut 19, cut 19. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action now with Rourke. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
19 Lion. Warrior 70.
Rourke will throw on second down. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Rourke. To the left side in the hands of Rush. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Straight ahead, it's James. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Will Johnson up for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll stick to the run, and it James again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 5.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bison, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Scoop.
To throw is Rourke. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, it's James. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down to the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
70 Lions. Cougar 19. Watch the twist.
Here's a handoff to James. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Go! Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Rourke. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long.
Sack. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Now, Rourke. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. that drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jacob Cowing now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Rourke. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Buffalo 18.
Work now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Scoop.
To the air, it's Rourke. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Sweat getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Bronco. Take over.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, that's a throw by Rourke. Again, working deep downfield.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go now. 19.
From the gun, here is Rourke. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lion.
Rourke looking to throw again. He's going to look downfield once again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
York's kick is good. And the Niners have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Moore going in motion. Now Murray on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Moore going in motion. 1st down throw for Murray. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the 1st half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return. They go play action with Murray. Rolling right. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They picked up 17 through the air. It's an Arizona 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Murray's going to throw again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They put Ryman in motion. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a first down.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They put Ryman in motion. Putting the tight end in motion.
Close.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Murray. At the side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
They put Ryman in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Benson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Hey. Two.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And that's play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and long, here's Brissett. Here's a screen set up for Benson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This one from 43 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it, and this will remain a tie ball game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Turn his TV off.
They'll start on the ground with James. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
60 bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, go.
He'll throw with Brooke. He'll swing this out to James. And that's going to be his first down. A pickup of 9.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Get set, get set.
On the handoff, this is James. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Nolan on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneer.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Work gonna throw for it here. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On first down, it's Murray. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
On first and 10, Murray. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
McBride is the motion man. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Now Murray on third and long. This one's just too far for the receivers in front of it. That one falls incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Work to throw on first down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Mustang 19.
Work will throw on second down. That is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Rourke. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Shit. Oh, what? Oh, 2-2.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Arizona.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left.
Move.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Swim. Ace. 2-2, what?
Handoff, and it's Benson. And now he loses the football. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, 49. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
17. Dave York to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. A quick slant, hooked in by Moore. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
We go, boys.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second down, they need 7.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd down and 9.
18 card, 17. 19 light.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third down and 9.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Mustang 60.
They'll drop to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain there of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A run here with McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now a timeout charged to Arizona. That is their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They face second down and 7.
Shut up. Rocco 80. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Steady.
From the gun, here is Rourke. Oh, with a pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Hawk 7.
The run here with McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
19, 10. By 20, good. Go.
Throwing on second down. Brissett. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here we go. This is fourth down. That's Harrison in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down on what would be a big play then. On fourth and long.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.